Hey, Scorpio. I think that y'all gonna be in some love here soon or something like that. Just, some of that 1990, 1980 type of love. Slow dance of love. Whatever. I'm putting that in your life. There it is. Now then. Excuse me. This is going to be your September, the end of September into October reading, or however it resonates and however long it takes for you to work through the energies. It's your life. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. All right. Any information that you need is in la description box. Yes. It's down below. What I will do is choose 3 cards. In those 3 cards, out of those 3 cards, you can figure out which one resonates with you, if any of them. Okay? Thank you. Hope that ain't loud. I like my birds. Now then. Angels, what information do you have for Scorpio? Talking fast. Alright. I told you. I felt some love. I felt some real good sensual energy. It's the 3rd one, so we'll go over that in a second. It's gonna go somewhere with it, as I usually do. Now, the first card is that your commitment is being tested. Maybe dealing with a lot of intuition, intuitive nudges. You may be dealing with getting into the space of not needing as much clarity as you used to. Just really sticking to what it is that you plan to do and how you plan to do it. Sticking to your plans. When it comes to allowing people to throw you off track because you want to be so helpful, it's coming to an end because your commitment is being tested. What's important? Let's clarify. Because it feels like you may have just started something new or just began on some part of your journey. There's a card that's flipped over here. It's not for you, baby. But at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is that things are, you're in the first quarter, so you can't be getting lazy or procrastinating when you got 3 more quarters to go, baby. The game ain't over. That's what they say. They talk in sports. Clarify this commitment being tested for Scorpio. Might be in a matter of love. You may have given up on a situation, decided not to wait for this soulmate or this connection. You may have decided that, I'm not going to do it. I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking toward it. I don't see it coming. But you committing to your ideals, your dreams, or what have you, even if this isn't a commitment to someone, whatever this commitment is, you giving up on it. That's why they told you that. Can't give up on what it is that you want to really have in your life. You know you really want it. You keep telling yourself and going back and forth with yourself about, oh, is that what I really want? Oh, I got to do all that work for it. Clarify this 3 of Wands in reverse. You gave up hope in the first quarter. Calm down. I done did almost, I think, 6 readings today. I'm turned up. I'm drinking Perrier. Peach. Whatever. Can't drink sodas. They weigh heavy on this Libra's bladder. I don't like it. The older you get, you realize. You already realize some of this stuff anyway, because it's part of life. But you just get in tune with the start playing, just realize, can't do that no more. Move forward. Clarify this 3 of Wands in reverse. Giving up in the first quarter. Clarify this 3 of Wands. Told your ass. Daydreaming, fantasizing, thinking about all the wrong shit. You need to ground your energy. You're lying to yourself. You know how I know you're lying to yourself? Because you're sitting up here worrying. And things are about to move real fast once you really go ahead and commit to what it is that you want. There's going to be a lot of fast movement. Okay? That's what this is. See that? That's how he throwing it. He a cold motherfucker to throw 8 at one time. You a cold motherfucker. Can't you throw 8 at one time? That ain't just, I don't think it's other people over here throwing these. He threw these this fast. That's how fast things finna move for you. But you can't be giving up. You got to get out your head. You have to give up that you're not good enough and you don't have enough information, or all of these things. Your mind playing tricks on you. Me and ghetto boys was out trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags. Now, it's from the book of Ghetto Boys. Rest in peace, Bushwick. Now, you're going to go into this period of serenity, right? They say don't put don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that's what makes you overthink. Take things one step at a time. Let me clarify this Two of Cups, because it could easily be something else that I just heard. What is this Two of Cups? My nose just started itching 20 minutes ago and it ain't stopped. Whoever want to see me, and guess what? You can't get in touch with a real bitch. Okay, now then, clarify this Two of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Giving up hope on the situation because you're taking some time out to reflect, see what it is that you really want. But the intensity of what you want wants you the same way. Now, with this Two of Cups, what I'm saying here is you may have taken a break from someone to try to figure some things out. You may go into this space of really trying to see things from a different perspective, or overall asking yourself. See, that's that back and forth that you're doing. Asking yourself, oh, is this, but if I get someone, then this, and then they sent your ass into the hangman. Because you're going back and forth. You're giving up a little bit. What can I sacrifice? What deserves my attention? And what's going to happen is there's going to be a huge moment of clarity for you. And it just feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It has to, because you're just being hard-headed. It happens to us all the time. And now you are thankful. Once you get this Tower moment, this huge epiphany, this shift, this shake up, there's so many different ways to look at this, because this could easily be that you are going through something and just minding your own business, trying to figure out what can you sacrifice, what does your future look like, really going within to figure some things out. It could be something that's easy. You can just be sitting on the potter's chair in the bathroom and have an epiphany that shakes things up, a huge aha moment that shakes things up, and you go back to committing to what love looks like to you. What does the pairing of an opposite look like to you? It sounded right, so whatever, it means something to somebody. Move forward. So that's what I get with the first card. You will go into this space of really being more open, and then recommitting yourself to what it is that you want in a partnership or your relationship or what have you. Your second card is balanced spirituality and practicality. Some of you may be in a space where you are doing more you're more involved in your spiritual practices than you need to, or some of you may be more in the 3D world than you need. It's time to balance it. You may be in that space where you feel, oh, I like this. This is Piscean energy. But you may be in this space where you feel that, how can I get these fish to swim in the same direction? How can I make this a life that I'm living more balanced when it comes to both spiritual practices and the practical things in life, things that you need to tend to on a regular basis. So there needs to be some type of balance there. I really feel with this card that there's going to be a need for compromise, baby. There's going to be a need for you to nut. We get into that in a minute. But there's going to be a need for you to know what how things connect, because it's very possible for your spiritual, like some people may be try and be so spiritual and pushing the envelope on it where they're not having fun. They forgot about the joy in life on the practical side. And some people may be so caught up in the 3D and material things and worrying about money and worrying about this, that, and the other, that they don't understand how the spiritual laws work, baby, because it's a whole lot of them. It's a whole lot of spiritual laws moving forward. And a lot of the spiritual laws have a lot to do with the 3D world, because all this shit ain't real. No way. Don't get me started. Now, clarify this balance, spirituality, and practicality for my beautiful Scorpios. And there it is. There's a new beginning, a new way of doing things. There's some insight coming in to you that you can, this is spiritual insight coming in that helps you to ground yourself, baby. I really feel that this is coming from a space, you will be possibly be in your feelings about something, and you get this epiphany about this. Ooh. Okay. But there may even be, oh, okay, I see what y'all said. There may be, in your relationship, even in the balance of your masculine and feminine energy, there may need to be a different approach on how you do things, right? But once the energies between you and a person, like there may be some differences between the two of you. One of you may be more spiritual than the other. And there's going to be some type of meeting of the minds, I feel like, a new way of doing things between the two of you. Yep, that's going to bring balance. That's going to bring commitment. I feel as though there may be a fire sign that pours out their heart to you. They may sometimes come off as emotionally manipulative, but they are balancing those energies out, because there is a lot of... so they're the one who may not... your person may be the person who's not... very spiritual. And they are not very familiar with their emotions either, because they acting a fool. So this may cause, this is where that balance is going to come in here. This may be someone that you work with as well, but I'm feeling like when it comes to your home life, when it comes to how, there may be a difference in the way that the two of you were raised, or the two of you do things just overall. But there's a blending of sorts. There's a blending of, and confirming and reaffirming and affirming and confirming and affirming and reaffirming her between you and someone. Could easily be your masculine energy needing to blend with the feminine. Now, I do feel let me clarify this page of cups in reverse. Someone is stubborn. They like to have their way. They may be spoiled. But at the end of the day, they want to come together with you. They want to make things right. They want to see if the two of you can continue to build. With both of these cards, some of y'all either married, renewing your vows, or just coming in tune, getting in tune with the twin flame soulmate with that Two of Cups. You got a lot of soulmate energy here, Scorpio. Excuse me. Here we go. That thing ain't even on. All right. There may even be an apology that is made to make a situation right, bring it forward. But overall, what I feel like with this King of Staffs, I feel like this person may have, lost their temper about certain things. And it may be something around the house, or agreeing to something when it comes to rearing the children as well. And they are finally, like, they have this epiphany, but on an emotional level. They have this new approach, or this new way of trying to express themselves. Some of them may be crying, and you ain't never seen this before. Like, that's new to me. Ain't it uncomfortable? Like, oh, look at you with those tears. Because they came off as so strong and fierce. And now they're showing you a more vulnerable side. So just be mindful of that. And I really feel like what this is taking them through is a huge awakening. They may have been going through the dark soul of the night for a while, and no one really knew. They were good at hiding. They may have earth in their chart. They may have been good at hiding their true feelings, but now they have mental clarity, or you have mental clarity, and they're smooth sailing ahead. I also feel that some of you may be coming from a space of, barely being able to pay your bills, and moving into a space of going from barely getting by to just really achieving goals that you are set forth, and you see some positive news on the horizon. Okay? Now, let's get to the love making in the 6. You waited. Now, this fiery climax is, first let me tell you what they're telling me first, before I pull out these other cards that go with this. Okay. Now, with this fiery climax, that means that some of the things that you've been working on, or whatever direction you've been going in, it's about to yield a lot of fantastic results. There's a lot of high energy coming in. There's a lot for you to, this is going to be you really taking more control of yourself, more control of your life, right? Being dominant. Move forward. But overall, you may be dealing with an Aries. But I really feel that there's going to be a lot of passion here. So let's see what this is. Please clarify this, fiery climax. Woo, I think Capricorn got this. You may be defensive here. Maybe you are dealing with a Virgo, but I just feel like right when you are in the state of reflecting and being very defensive, guarded, not really wanting to allow anyone in, not really wanting to accept the help of some people who may be trying to help you from the past that you cut off, I feel like you may have even blocked a Virgo or blocked your connection with someone who wasn't showing you their true selves right there. I'm not saying that Virgos do that, but I'm just saying that's what I heard. But what I'm getting here is that any opposing, like some of you may be so off to yourself or in the midst of really changing your life and changing things in your life, going through this, like assessing what you've been through and what you don't want to go through anymore, really looking at things for what they are. I really feel that with this energy, what's going to happen is there may be a lot of people coming at you. There may be a lot of jealousy and all of that. That just means that you're on the right path. Because at the end of the day here, you got 2 tens, things are coming full circle. Some of you may have, right when you felt like giving up on a situation, things are balanced. Right when you feel as though you've given up all, you're mentally exhausted. You have given all that you can to a certain situation. You don't know if it can possibly be saved, and then boom, a fiery climax. So let's see what these nasty cards got to say. I think I just wanted to pull them, didn't I? What else? Scorpio number 3, but y'all freaky self. Don't act like you ain't. Scorpio, Virgo. Who is freaky, y'all? Tell me in the comments. I think Scorpio, Virgo. Oh, wait, let me see. What about the Lilith? What's the freakiest Lilith sign? Sign in Lilith. All right. Clarify this fiery climax for Scorpio. I told you. This is you, whatever it is that you've been waiting for or waiting on a particular person, it's going to be good. It's going to be very enjoyable, darling. Oh, sorry. It's going to be very enjoyable, darling. Okay? I really feel like whatever it is, like this could easily be, it doesn't have to necessarily be sex. But I do feel as though whatever it is that you have been wanting to manifest or whatever it is that you've been waiting for, you've taken action or you're about to take action so that you can live a life of luxury and get what it is that you want. Yeah. Okay. There's someone who really admires you in the way that you do things, and they're finally going to say something here. They see you as wife or husband material with a freaky self. Clarify. Ooh, I like it. Now, I'm seeing here, this is going to be all new to you. Someone is trying to sweep you off your feet, and it's coming in real strong. Out of nowhere, someone is sweeping you off your feet. Now, stay grounded. Don't be like me. Sweep me off my feet. I'm just going to float like a fairy for a little while. all common sense out the window for a second. Or 12. But there's a new emotional experience here. Something very, you're going to meet someone who's, either you're going to meet or this is someone you've been dealing with and someone finally approaches you. But this is going to be huge. Not too big now. I think I'll be a Scorpio around this time. Give me a date, Spirit. Give me a date. Now, today the 18th. It can't be the 19th. Hold on. It might be the 19th for one of y'all. Hold on. I'll take October 7th. I'll take it. Now then, I'm taking a vacation around October 7th. Clarify this fiery climax for my beautiful Scorpios before we go. Ooh. This is going to be like a match made in heaven, I feel. I feel like the connection is going to be so strong between you and this person that I'm telling you, you're not going to see, you're not going to see this coming. Sometimes you want to. Now. Loud. Okay, I'm finna go, y'all. But I am seeing that there's a you may have been feeling, but this is what I'm seeing with this card today. You may have been feeling a new beginning coming. And when you meet this person, you're going to, like, there's something about your structure, your stability, the way that you do things is going to change, right? And what's going to happen is this is going to lead into a little confusion. You may be confused on why some of y'all may have had a one-night stand. You might be confused on why you did that, but this is you figuring out some things and you being able to take a step in a new direction moving forward with this fiery climax between you and this person. That's not even the deck that go in. All right, Scorpio, that's enough freaky stuff, baby. Y'all do the most.